Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be teaching you all about how to wear crystals, how to wear them correctly, the differences between wearing them, and how you can use them correctly because, and yes, I make faces because a lot of people are just using them incorrectly. Well, and I'm not making fun of anyone here. I am not. I'm speaking the upright truth. I'm not laughing. Yes, I am laughing. Okay. I now have a pause feature in case I have to reset. And yes, the camera does some interesting things. So, my angels are giving me advice on this and how to teach it. But some things just don't make sense as to how people are using crystals. So people are like, well, crystals don't work. I got my black tourmaline and it's not helping me. I didn't get. Some people, they don't get it from me, their first tourmaline. So they'll be like, it doesn't work. I'm like, where is it? At home. I'm like, where are you? In public. How does that make sense? I mean, there are some scenarios as to where that makes sense, but I'm like, okay, let's just say if you have a self-defense tool, let's just say you have pepper spray and you need the pepper spray when you're in public to keep away bad people. And you take the pepper spray with you and you leave it at home. My pepper spray not working. The pepper spray bad. The pepper spray bad. There's really people, and I mean, if you're watching one of these people, I'm probably just gonna flat out say, I'm gonna be nice, okay? Extra nice. So there's some people like, well, there's some people who don't logic. Maybe it's due to upbringing, maybe it's because they lack knowledge or whatever, etc. But you're gonna learn right now it's not helping you like that. And yes, the angels are playing with the camera. Okay, so they're trying to get me they're just going like this on the camera, trying to get me to focus on the camera because I'm really thinking. Seeing this little thing. But and yes, basically your crystals do nothing like that. In a sense, they help the house and they keep stuff out the house. So it's helping your home, but it's not helping you. What about if you're at home and you have the crystal? Then it's helping you from a distance, which is very minor, very minor, too minor. Too minor. It's helping you to 5 to 15%. 15% at most. Keeping the crystal near you. If it's right next to you, probably around like 30%. If it's on you, 100%. Then we begin. So I'm gonna move towards this point because it really helps you guys. So crystal. Ooh, I'm a little strong. Crystal, when it's on you, it's protecting you. When it's not away from you, it's protecting home, where it's protecting its location. Crystal at the house protects the house, unless it has a specific purpose. I'll give you an example. You can program black obsidian to pretend to be you, a decoy. So you basically, and it's specific, there's a ritual for it, but you program your black obsidian to look and act like you and stay at home. So when someone performs a spiritual attack, it sends it back so fast and harsh. It's like, you know how sharp obsidian is? It's used for surgical knives. So it's as if someone basically punched a surgical knife. It's not fun. So that's the thing. So black tourmaline doesn't work like that. Other crystals don't. I mean, it's specific. It takes practice to do that. I'll teach that in the future. So you can make decoys, but it's not easy to do. It's easy enough until you get the term or the pace of it. You don't want to take a risk. You have to start off using your hair or whatever, but okay. But that's the thing. Your crystals at the home, healing the home. Now, the only time I recommend crystals near versus not on is with pets because they're so energy sensitive. 30%, 5 to 15 becomes a whole bunch more. It just goes up. It goes like 30 to 60, and then it goes like 60 to 90 when it's near a pet because pets are so energetically sensitive. So, with that being said, keep the crystals on you. Keep them on you. Keep the gemstones on you. You wear the crystals. Okay. I like how I'm teaching this video. It's just so straightforward and easy. Keep them on you. They should be touching your body. What about, okay, this is a question I get asked often. Should they touch skin? They don't have to. And yes, I make faces because it's fun, and it takes the seriousness out of the gemstones. Like, it's time to learn. I have fun making my videos. I'm gonna keep making my videos, adding the life into the videos. Versus today, I'm gonna be talking to you about. Okay. But and yes, I just casually like. I have fun making these videos, so. This is Florida Stone Man. You learn crystals correctly and you learn it directly. Directly and correctly. But, okay, so you wear the crystals. Is this touching my skin? It's a little bit better when it touches your skin. It doesn't have to. A little bit better. But as long as it's on you. Can I keep it in my purse? I just said it. I'm looking at my facial expressions and something like that. It's not going to help you as much when it's in your purse or in your bag. If your purse is in your pocket, a little bit different. Because it's contained at that point. You're containing its energy. Purse is a container. You're containing its energy. You're literally keeping it contained. It's not always bad. It really protects your purse. It can protect your finances in your wallet, etc. But it's contained. What about in your pocket? An excellent start. That's where you should start. But I'm going to talk about this right now. Your pocket is a chakra. Pocket chakra. Walk it like you talk it with your crystals in your pocket. And yes, especially for the newer people on my channel, I'm teaching this a little differently. I'm so... I'm just laughing at it. I should pause it when I laugh. Yay! Yay for the pause feature. How cool is that? Okay. So yeah, like I got the laughter out of my system. I have the case of the giggles today. Certain healing work will just make you feel like So that's a thing. I'm gonna teach this in a way you guys can understand. Crystals in your pocket, you have a pocket chakra. Now it's near your root and your sacral. Mainly your root and your sacral. So I have to come up with other words for chakras, but you basically have a butt chakra, and yes, a butt chakra. It's an actual organ. You have a butt chakra towards the back. You're like, what? Yes, you do. And you gotta study the human anatomy, and I'm not gonna be like, you have a crotch chakra and a butt chakra, okay? I don't know how else it's sophisticated words to come up with, but basically, if you talk to someone who's a colonologist or someone who specializes in that, they can tell you the nature of that area. It's extremely, let's just say, self-healing. So if you ever notice, if you scratch yourself back there, like when wiping by accident, and this is going to teach you about the pocket chakras, because I've been thinking about a long way on how to teach this, because I'm like, how am I going to teach this? So you can talk to those people, and they basically say, like, for example, you ever wonder how you can accidentally, like, scratch yourself or wipe too hard and it doesn't get infected? It's because it's extremely sophisticated. That area is incredibly resilient. Most animals have that. So it's like a butt chakra. So then you have a crotch chakra, which is very, very sacral based. So your sacral chakra and your crotch chakra, and yes, I'm not going to talk about this for long. They go very hand in hand. I don't even know how to teach this. Like, most people like, butt chakra, or like, crotch chakra, So I have to ask the, most importantly, I have to ask the Lord, how am I going to teach about that? Because it's not talked about online. Like, well, your sacral's by your navel, okay? So, yes, I'm listening to my angels right now. That's a whole different topic for a future video. Through the Lord, I'll be able to teach about that. But what about your pocket chakras? Basically, if you look at your pockets, they go either towards the front or towards the back. If it's more towards the back, then it's more towards the butt chakra. If it's more towards the front, it's more towards the crotch chakra, okay? So that's a sophisticated and versatile chakra. Let me talk about this right now, because this gets very serious and very important. Certain green crystals, or crystals that are not supposed to go near the root chakra, will unground you. This is getting very sophisticated. So if you put like green aventurine in your pocket, or malachite in your pocket, or green aventurine can unground you if you're healing. So it's a versatile area, but it shouldn't be for long. You shouldn't really. That's the thing. You can scratch yourself, but you shouldn't keep doing that. You shouldn't keep wounding yourself. So, or you can accidentally let's just say, I don't know, it just depends, because the incredible versatility of the area is huge. So let's talk about the root chakra now, at the base of your spine. So it goes up and down. It circulates through your entire energy system. So when you put it in your chakra, when you put the gemstone in your pocket chakra, it takes the energy and it goes up to your crown, down to your legs, up to your crown, down to your legs. So it starts circulating. It has a whole circulatory effect. So it circulates energy from your pockets. So let's think about it like this. Now this is gonna really make sense to you. If you just keep a stone on one side of the pocket, one side of your energy field and aura is getting stronger. What happens in the gym if you only work out one side? The same thing applies. So like, well, I have an obsidian bracelet or a black tourmaline bracelet. Alternate it back and forth every single day and you'll be fully balanced. But even then, bracelets are not the best way to use crystals. So one side of your aura is getting stronger than the other one. Some people who have worn one crystal on one side forever, they'll be like, uh-oh. Well, that's the thing. Crystals are incredibly sophisticated. So if you've been wearing it on your left side for too long, switch it to your right. I wish I knew that a long time ago. My angels always told me, like, you gotta switch the sides. I'm like, one day, like, but if you look at my bracelets, they're equal on both sides. Same thing applies. So you should circuit them. You should wear a tourmaline on each side, or you can wear a necklace, which is much more efficient, because a necklace, and if you look at my designs, I practice what I teach. And this is very sophisticated knowledge that I'm teaching in this video, but it's very simple. It's very, very simple too. So look at this. This is morganite, rose quartz, rhodonite, cherry agate. Then we go up from here. So let's look at this one. And sometimes I'll intently move them. So aquamarine, labradorite, blue chalcedony. Then you have lapis. And then we have blue apatite. So it's kind of like going into two. So it's basically one on each side. Look at my crown. You have pearl in the center, selenite, moonstone. So it's basically like breaking up. It's two. We're splitting the two. So if you're not working on, if you're not keeping them both equally balanced, you might feel unbalanced. Let's just say if you have tourmaline in your right pocket for like a year, and it's in your right pocket, you're not gonna feel the energies of safety as much, but you will be projecting all the time. So you won't feel as grounded, but you'll feel like you're just releasing stuff all the time. So if you have it on your left side all the time, and this might make a lot of sense to people, if you have it on your left side all the time, you're gonna feel like you're ready to release. So let's just say you've been dealing with stuff for too long and you're ready to release. So you're gonna have one of the two feelings. You're like, I'm ready to just like let stuff go. It's like I feel like letting stuff off my chest. So if when you switch to your right, you're like, ah, for a couple of days to a week to a couple of weeks, you're just gonna be like raging because you're letting stuff out. You're releasing trauma. So that's the whole thing with two sides. Now we split this into sides. So you have a right side, left is receiving, and left is getting, right is giving away. That's not how your body goes. You have a heart on your left side, so you're receiving a heart and you're giving away. I mean, that's the thing. Your blood is being pumped all over your body. So, like, I'm not gonna wear it on the right side. I'm not gonna wear my. And most people just use crystal bracelets wrong. So people are like, I'm not gonna wear my citrine on the right side because I don't want to give away money. Then you should probably wear it on your right side the most, because that's not what it means. It means that it's actually dissolving blockages and releasing blockages of financial abundance. So you probably see more money come in, but a lot of people are so fixated, like, I don't want to give away my money. It's like, it's giving and receiving. If you're just greedy all the time, then you're going to be stagnant. That's the case with most people. So it's a balance. Versus if you have it on your right side all the time, you're always releasing energies of financial abundance into your environment. Switch it to your left, because it's good to have that energy, feeling that in your own aura and feeling it for yourself, because you're on the right side is where everyone will feel it. The left side is where you'll feel it the most. So it needs to be balanced. The best way to wear a gemstone, and that's the thing, is it goes from the arm all the way up. It goes from the wrist all the way down the arm. I have two hands. The wrist all the way down to the arm, and yes, two hands. And then it goes into this center. So if you're wearing it on one side, it goes here. Then it goes to the chest. And then it diffuses. Basically, it just starts circulating all around. So it takes a second sometimes for the bracelets to do work. Or even, like, imagine the journey. If you have your keys in your pocket, if the keys in your pocket were to crawl up to your top of your head to fix a chakra blockage, for example, or to the root of your spine, it can take some time. So it's a much slower process when you're using crystals as bracelets versus, I should talk about this more in the future, So it's a much more sophisticated process when you're using them as bracelets versus when you use them as a necklace, because when you have something right here, your heart's right here and your heart's pumping blood to your whole body, and it's doing it at a very good rate. So that's a thing. When you wear it around the neck, your head literally tells it. Your head is the fast. I mean, it's the fastest thing on you. It's why you're here. It's how you're watching my videos, because your head is sending signals. So when you wear a gemstone necklace around your neck, your brain is sending signals to the whole rest of your body. But what happens when you're wearing a gemstone necklace versus just wearing a crystal bracelet? You're doing everything much faster and you're seeing much progress. It's that simple. Literally, you can't walk around without a head, but you can walk around without an arm. It's that simple. If you want to achieve more and accomplish more progress, a necklace. It took me a long time to learn that. And some people are like, well, I don't like necklaces. Oh, I guess you don't like making progress in life either, huh? You don't like having spiritual... I'm not that mean. I am not that mean. But I'm just like, if you're waiting to wait a couple extra years versus having your blessings in under a year, okay, then, well, that's the thing. People like, you ever hear a warrior say, I don't want to wear the breastplate or the helmet because, or I don't, like, for example, if you have to wear a bulletproof vest, I could talk about it on YouTube, an arrow-proof vest. Like, well, I don't like the style of it. Okay, get hit by the arrow then. Do it. It's like, in this day and age, people are always firing arrows. So time for this video is up, and yes, I'm listening to my angel. I always listen to what he has to whisper, but he doesn't talk overly loud, but he does whisper, so you guys don't hear him too much. So, any questions, ask them in the comment section. Go to floridastoneman.com and purchase a custom gemstone necklace or a black tourmaline necklace if you want to see your life changed. That's the most dramatic change you'll ever see in the physical and spiritual world. Through the Most High God, I make and bless the necklaces to the point where you see change in your reality. It's very dramatic. And I don't say overly too much when it comes to the details at all, because let's just say it's full of surprises for you to see. For people who have good karma and it's in their karma, somehow they obtain the necklace one way or another, because that necklace does change your life. So the website does do payment plans as well, but it's the fastest way for me to help you guys. Most people who ask me for help, most of the time it's just spirits or demons around them. That's it. The necklace makes sure you don't get messed with spirits, demons, etc. I'm not even going to say what else is out there, but literally people, you have no, I mean, people will pay months of their rent just to do black magic on you. It's more common than you think. So for people like, well, this person's a priority because I have to get rid of them, they'll pay their whole rent to the person to get just basically rid of another person. So protect yourself so that what they're doing doesn't mean anything for you. Most people, I mean, black magic is more common than we think. So most people are learning it now through online. Yeah, most people, little youngsters, are teaching people death magic spells, and it's like, for people who are, number one, of God, most importantly, and number two, for people wearing tourmaline, you have nothing to worry about. These people don't know what they're doing after a certain point. So a person who has a bucket of paint and they can spill it everywhere doesn't know what they're doing, and they're just making a mess. But black tourmaline as a necklace is a lid on the can of paint, so they can't spill it in your domain. Go to floridastoneman.com and check it out. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. God bless all of you.